Hey guys, this is Caleb Simpson here from ZeldaDungeon.net. You are watching the video walkthrough for The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. This is Chapter 8, the Fire Medallion, which is roughly a little over an hour, and it's going to be broken up into 8 videos. So now that we have gotten the Forest Medallion and have completed the Forest Temple, we're going to head back to the Temple of Time, and Sheik is there waiting for us, and she has a little surprise for us. So once Sheik moves out of the way, we can head up to the Pedestal of Time, and you can replace the Master Sword anytime you want in order to return to the past, which is pretty cool. So we can go to the past, and there's a bunch of quests that we have to do there later on, so we'll be returning at some point, which is a pretty good thing we can do that, huh? So now that we have the Prelude of Light, it's one of the more useful songs because we are going to be returning to the Temple of Time all the time to go back and forth between time, but also it's near the center of Hyrule, so it's kind of like the hub for all your adventures. So now that we are done with that, you want to head to Kakariko Village, and you should have 53 Gold Skulltula tokens if you've been following the walkthrough thus far. So talk to the 5th Gold Skulltula child, and he will give you Heart Piece number 20. So head on outside, and in the center of Kakariko, if you remember from before, there was a building that was under construction that Muto and his workers are done working on now, so it's complete. And the shooting gallery owner has taken up residence in there. So the one question I have about this is, was he paying them to do this because he was planning on moving here all along, or did he just buy it later on? So anyways, the shooting gallery is pretty much the same as it was in the past. You're just shooting the rupees, and you're using your fairy bow rather than the fairy slingshot now. So once you've completed this minigame, we'll give you one of the 2 quiver upgrades, the first of which allows you to carry up to 40 arrows. This would have been nice for the last temple, huh? So head on outside, and then we're going to head up Death Mountain. Now you've undoubtedly noticed by now that there are some ominous red clouds that are billowing around it. But anyways, pretty intimidating. So now we're going to go take care of that. So head on up Death Mountain. And there are some boulders that are rolling down here, and so there's also some red rocks here that just kind of spaced around the path. And we can destroy those later on, but right now there's nothing we can do about them. For now, you can use them as kind of a barrier to avoid getting hit by the rolling boulders. Then in case you want to head towards Dodongo's Cavern, and if you've been following the walkthrough, we planted a magic bean here in the past, and so now it has grown into a magic bean plant. So ride it to get on top of the cavern, and you want to collect heart piece number 21. Now, if you don't have a magic beans planted there, I suggest you do, because go back in time and go plant one, because it is useful for a later quest that we're going to be doing to get a nifty sword. So, head on inside Dodongo's Cavern, and we have 2 Gold Skulltulas to snag here. First, you want to head off to the right side, and I'm just fast-forwarding through all this. And you want to head into this room with all the little baby Dodongos. So, slash them up if you want, or just ignore them. And then we're going to get on top of a hidden ledge. So once you have those out of the way, you want to head towards the center of the hallway, and then you'll see that Navi turns green and flies up to the little cubby that's off on the side. So stand in front of it and play the Scarecrow song to make Pierre appear. Hookshot to him, and you can get on top of this ledge where there is a hidden Gold Skulltula that has been being a ninja and hiding out up here. So kill it and collect token number 54. So with that, hop on down. You want to head back towards the main room, and we actually need to go to the top floor to go get another Gold Skulltula that is a little more inconspicuous. So you want to head up here, and we're just going to backtrack. So here's a shortcut we can take. You can just head straight to the right rather than going through all those rooms straight ahead that loop around. So head across the bridge and just ignore the fire keys, and then go through this door, which will close behind us. And now that we're locked in here, you want to kill the fire keys and then pull the Armos statue back so that we can unlock both the doors. So now that we have that door unlocked, you want to head through, because we're going back through the rooms. You'll notice that in this room you probably saw before, there's a cubby up here that we could not get to before. And now that we re-entered the dungeon, the stairs are up again, they aren't blown up. So you can jump to the edge right here to make it on top of this platform, so you can get up to this upper area. So once here, you can get the Gold Skulltula number 55. And you can technically get this in the past too, but you need the boomerang. So rather than go right there right before we went to the Temple of Time, I decided to wait until we were heading up Death Mountain anyway. So that's it for Dodongo's Cavern. We have all the Gold Skulltulas that are in this location, so just leave, and we're going to continue our way going through Death Mountain. So I'll see you guys for the next video.